Welcome back to another Steins Gate Zero review. Today is episode 7. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, we're anime viewers only. No source material. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready to jump in?
Let's get on into this.
So yeah, there's actually quite a bit happens in this episode. Just all around with all the characters.
There's a lot going on.
Obviously, though, we have to resolve the issue with the kidnappers, who basically their target was Kagari. We
Of course.
already knew that, but this affirms it. They thought they got her, but Mr. Braun, who's, like we said, we knew he would step in because of his daughter was involved.
Right.
That's exactly what happened. He stepped in.
But at first we thought it was the Rounders, but we do learn that that's not actually the Rounders. So I'm guessing when Mr. Braun saw that sketchy guy, he just, I don't know, had a hunch something bad was going to happen. And he's like, I'm going to go save him, I guess.
I guess, he probably just saw him. I like how Suzuha just chases after them, like, nobody else has, like, a concern about it. She's just like, I'm going to chase him. Which obviously doesn't pull out fruitful because she comes back with, like, no information whatsoever. But she does just chase after them. But yeah, like, we know it wasn't Mr. Braun or or CERN or anything. But I thought we'd get a quick thing because Amadeus is still down.
It is still down.
Baho can't get connected with the professor.
Yeah,
We knew something's up with him, but now something's definitely... Like, his phone was disconnected. That means, like, he just literally got rid of the number. It doesn't...
There's
not a valid number anymore.
I have some high suspicion now for... Is it Judy? I believe.
Yes, Judy
and the doctor. Because not only did he conveniently go missing, Okabe... right after this, he kind of deduced that it couldn't have been Kiryu Moeka in the suit. And then even later on, they're using, like, Westerner, like, code names with the K6205. So I'm like, who's Western? He's missing.
No,
and what's
Judy
another
gave that
lady?
Strange look at Kagari last episode.
Right. So
I think it's probably her in the outfit, if I were to guess.
That's my guess. I'm pretty sure it's her. And I guess maybe the professor's pulling the strings or something.
Yeah, because, like, the weird thing is, like, I guess it's just trying to figure out their motive here with Amadeus. Because, like, what hit the point where they felt like now's the good time where we can pull the plug on Amadeus? Like, did Okabe do something?
Well, maybe they were...
that progressed, like, the research, or...
I'm guessing because they were searching for Kagari the whole time. And then when they found her, they're like, all right... Maybe they had everything ready and they were just missing her, since she's been missing for, 20 years or whatever. But I want to know what she is. Like, she's obviously significant. And she's eerily similar to Chris, who I'm guessing for a reason. Is she like an experiment?
Well, I guess that could be possible, actually. I never even thought about that.
Because, she's clearly important when they're about to kidnap her by force.
Yeah, it's not like she's the only one from the future they could use. So there's definitely importance about Kagari herself.
Yeah.
Then we have, like, Ruka over here, who's finally deducing something's going on, but they're the only one, or he's the only one that no one will tell anything about what's going on because they want him to have his normal life. Like, I kind of feel bad for Ruka through all this. Like,
right.
You're stuck in this situation. You know everyone's having struggles or they're having trouble, but you can't do anything to help.
Right. I can see both sides. Like, Ruka obviously wants to help or his friends. God, I'm going to get that mixed up so many times. Obviously wants to help all his friends and, like, be useful. But then Okabe's like, I don't want to drag everyone into this. This is, like, some messed up thing. Like, it isn't some, like, little puzzle game. It's like life or death situation.
Exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely feeling bad for Ruka a little bit. But the big thing here is when Okabe confronts Mr. Braun to
This
talk it
was
out. Like this is he's like straight up, hey, I know everything about you. He's like, I know you're a third. I know you're a rounder. I know you're Kiru's boss.
he
But please don't kill me because I know your secrets.
right.
He's
He's like,
like,
I know everything. Well, the crazy thing is like the way like how he knows. He even explains like, "Oh, I'm a
yeah,
time traveler." Which I guess if
which
someone came up to me and was like, "I know literally all your deep dark secrets," it'd be hard. Yeah, and then they told me they're a time traveler. I'd be like, maybe I guess
me,
if you know
I
all
guess
that,
that would explain how you know everything. But not only that, it's like the fact that even though he's changed a decent amount of world lines, like Mr. Braun's still like a rounder and stuff. Um, Kind of like changes up what they do a little bit. I guess when you switch world lines, he's just trying to protect Nye, which is his like main goal in life now is just protect Nye as much as he can. And that's they kind of use Nye to their little benefit of saying, hey, this will if we work together, you can protect her
right? They
and
came to
help us like
pretty much bargain.
and Nye sealed the deal though. She was like, I like them, please.
Well, I mean, yeah. Even Suza's like, "Hey, those other people knew you witnessed it, so you're not necessarily safe
Especially when
anyway."
you beat them up.
Right. It's so we're gonna have the one secret organization versus another secret or at
Yes.
least protecting from another one.
And then there was that quick little news clip inside there about the earthquake in Russia. I always bring up these little news clips. So I feel like
They
they
purposely
have to
put it
have
in,
some importance in there. Like,
especially how quick they do it. They're like, "Oh, disaster in Russia, by the way," and
yeah,
it's like,
they're like Russian scientists one episode. Next, they're like dead animals. Now we got an earthquake.
it's.
Something definitely going on with Russia for sure.
I'm guessing they're testing time travel, like at least I don't know, like just testing if they can, because we know in the future that World War III breaks out because of like time travel. So I'm assuming they're starting their test because that's where Chris's dad fled to was Russia, and he's the one with the time machine papers. So it's probably safe to say,
It's probably yeah, probably safe to say that's what's going on over there. Um, but Amadeus does call Okabe towards the end here, and this is like, oh, this is strange considering no one can connect to it, but she's still able to make the calls. That makes sense, I guess, from her own wherever she's at server wise.
right,
But when he answers the phone, it's like reading Steiner, and then you see the world line numbers flash up.
right. It doesn't show us what numbers they are though, so we don't know
No,
what line he's on. Because I think what above one's like the beta and the below one's alpha or something. I can't remember specifically, but it didn't show us on purpose, just in case
yeah,
I knew
exactly.
specifically.
Yeah, and then we get after the credits. The world line has definitely changed,
Hundred
and
percent.
Kurisu is alive in the lab with him, and all the others are gone. So
It's yeah.
that's
Kurisu is back.
so is the ending statement there. So something's happening.
I don't even like. First of all, it's just crazy how I'm not sure how Amadeus calling him swap the world line. Or I'm trying to think.
Because we know like the first tests were with like cell phones and stuff.
Right.
I wonder if somehow Amadeus was able to use that same sort of method.
I'm guessing, or maybe like
But
whoever's the
or
evil
like
org was
yeah, like
testing.
and then the phone call was able to like
Right. It, like
tether him or something. I don't know. Like, there's definitely something huge
it's
going on.
I
Everyone's
like
gone from the lab now. Like, we don't know. Maybe they went super far off the timeline
Right, I
and
wonder
like,
what like predicament they're gonna be in. Like when he like next episode, like what Chris and like is everyone just missing? Is
yeah,
everyone
that's what I'm thinking.
kidnapped? Like
Or some just don't exist anymore.
or is it just like everything's normal? I have no I honestly don't know where it's gonna go,
No, I have no idea either.
but
So I'm
I'm
trying to
sure
think.
they'll
Do you
have
think it'll end with them pulling back the normal timeline with Kurusu alive again?
like the whole show.
Yes.
Yes, I think he's gonna get onto the timeline where
It's gonna be a huge mess up to that point, but
right,
yeah.
like I think maybe Mayuri dies again, and maybe whichever the timeline that was the end of like the first Steins Gate where he sent himself like the video message. He's gonna be on that timeline to where like he lives through all that, goes through World War III, and then maybe Mayuri and Krisu both die or something, and then he's like, all right, I know how to fix all this, and then he like does
That's
that. Or it could be
no,
something
yeah, that makes
completely
sense. Well,
different.
it's just like
What if they
yeah,
just
that's
made
true
it
too.
disastrous? Like World War III happens and then the end. They all suffer.
They're all dead. That's all right. We don't escape it. It's like, oh, okay. That could that'd be super dark, but I can see them doing that.
Actually, you know what? I just thought where it might go. Maybe he'll have him and Chris who will work together and make like something that lets him jump back to when or jump jump forward. Sorry, not back. I meant jump forward to when Kaguri was like find out the secret about her, I guess.
I'm just saying. The problem is like, how long do they have to work together before the world line gets changed again?
Right.
'Cause let's say it is someone just testing it, right? And they have to see what they can do. Like, how often are they going to be testing it? Like, how often is the world line going to be changing on them? Like,
Right. And we don't know what which cuz Amadeus triggered it, but he doesn't have it now in this world line. So
yeah, he had Goodle.
I love how they change like anime's so funny. It's always like Whack Donald's, DK Pepper, Goodle. It's always one like letter off, and it's so funny. But yeah, that's it. That was intense.
Yeah, it was an insane episode for sure.
You want to just jump into
Yeah,
scores?
jumping scores. I'm going to give it a 9, I think. First of all, just from the beginning to the end, it was just definitely like up there, like emotion wise, and just keeping you intrigued and wanting to know what's happening and going on. It's like the focus was all there, and that's what it was doing. Just I want to know what's going on with everything. You got like, who's this other group? Is it Judy and the professor? Who's messing with the world line? What exactly is happening with Amadeus? And then, bam, we got Kurusu. It's like, that's insane.
Yeah,
This episode was insane.
it was wild. I'll agree. It was a solid 9. Like it was suspenseful. There was like lots of useful dialogue where you learn new things. Like it's kind of brought up like, okay, what's going on? And they're still like trying to solve like what's going on, but there's also like this background mystery that's just like with whatever the things happen in Russia is just like lurking. It feels like it feels like there's a race for them to hurry up and solve what's going on, which makes it like intense, like suspenseful. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, we got what's happening. Who's this? Who's that? Why does everyone give suspicious looks? Like, it just makes you question stuff. And now we brought back Karisu, and you're like, holy shit! Now everything's gonna be different.
Yeah, and I'm also a little thing about like Maho, because she was like figuring out Amadeus. Like, did Amadeus contact her at all? Like, is there a
Right?
connection there?
Like, will she be in this
Whatever
world
this new
line?
line is. Exactly. But I guess we'll find out next week.
Yeah, but spiel time. Give us the spiel.
As always, If you don't want to be dragged to a weird world line where all your friends are missing and you're not sure what's going on, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below to be notified every time we upload. Comment what you thought of the episode, what you didn't like, would you score it, anything like that. Just no spoilers. We're anime viewers only, and plenty of others all are. And stream at twitch.tv, links in the description below. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.